Welcome to today's Emunah Minute. Last week's Parsha Eikev, Moshe Rabbeinu conveys a beautiful message to Klal Yisrael, and he says, "V'haya Eikev tishma'un." Literally translated, it will be if you will listen to the words of Hashem. And then Moshe Rabbeinu continues on to explain that we are in a relationship. And so when we do what HaKadosh Baruch Hu expects of us, there's divine reciprocity. The Rebbe Shalom takes care of us as well. But the commentaries are intrigued by the use of the word Eikev. It could have just said, V'haya im tishmu'on. If you will listen to the words of Hashem, follow the mitzvos, then Hashem will reciprocate your dedication. But yet the Torah Kedosha chooses to use the word Eikev. And I saw a beautiful idea. In the Sefer Revid Hazov, the author writes, the Rebbe writes something so beautiful. He explains, Eikev is translated in many different ways. But one of the meanings of Eikev is the end. Just like the Eikev means the heel, and the heel is the end of the body, we refer to the Messianic era as the Ikvasa de Meshicha, the end of days. So what does it mean? Vaya Eikev Tishmu'on. And the Revit Hazov says something so beautiful. He says, each of us possesses a Yetzer Hara. We call it an evil inclination. No, it's not a little guy who stands on my shoulder with a pitchfork, and a tail. Rather, the Yetzer Hara represents the self-sabotaging mechanisms that each of us possess internally. The things that, the force, that koach, that derails us from accomplishing great things in life. And says the Revid Hazov, how does the Yetzer Hara derail us? So everyone thinks the Yetzer Hara works by temptation, by lust, by want, and by desire. That's true. But the truth is, very often in life we're able to repel those advances. Very often in life we're able to be strong enough to stand up to those wants and to say, no, I know that I want it, but I'm not going to indulge myself. I'm not going to allow myself to fulfill that desire because I know that it's detrimental. So how does the Yetzer Hara, how does that self-sabotaging mechanism really derail us? By convincing us that in the aftermath of a mistake, there's no hope. You see, the way the Yetzer Hara works is, we all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. And sometimes in life, we make really big mistakes. And you know that voice in your head that says, after you make that mistake and you realize what you've done, and you're upset, and you're disappointed, and you're disillusioned with yourself. I can't believe I did it. I can't believe I behaved that way. I can't believe I allowed myself to engage in that behavior. And so often in life, it's the same thing I've done so many times and promised myself over and over and over, I'm not going to do it again. I'm just not going to let it happen. But here it is. Here it is once again. And what does the Yetzer Hara do? The Yetzer Hara says, I told you, you can't do it. You're a failure. You're a failure. Don't worry about it. You're good at other things like sinning. So just give up on yourself. Stop trying. Why are you always setting yourself up for failure? Why are you always setting yourself up for such pain and such difficulty? You're down. Stay down. Stay down. The greatest tool of the Yetzer Hara to derail us in life is when that little voice inside of us convinces us to give up on ourselves. Because when I give up on myself, that's it. Then the truth is, any Aveira is within reach. Because if I don't think that I can amount to anything, I don't think I'm worth anything, I think I'm beyond redemption, beyond salvation, then there's no point in trying. There's no point in doing anything. That, says the Revid Hazov, is how the Yetzer Hara really works. The Yetzer Hara's greatest accomplishment is not in getting me to sin. The Yetzer Hara's greatest accomplishment is getting me to give up on me. And this is what Moshe Rabbeinu was telling Klal Yisrael. V'haya. There will be moments in life where you will mess up. There will be moments in life where you will do terrible, terrible things. And in those moments, you will be tempted to give up on yourself. So what do you do in the aftermath of debilitating failure? One word, Eikev. Remind yourself you'll get through this. You'll get to the end. Eikev means the end. Remind yourself there's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's pretty dark now. It's pretty difficult now. But you'll get out of this some way, somehow. You will navigate through this. V'haya Eikev. V'haya, when you mess up, when you're ready to give up on yourself, when the Yetzer Hara is whispering in your ear, just stay down. Stop bothering to keep getting up. Just stay down. Eikev. Remind yourself over and over and over, Ekev, 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 I'll get to the end of this. I'll get through this. Some way, somehow, I'll navigate this. And if you believe in yourself, Tishme'un, es kol mitzvos Hashem. If you believe in yourself, you'll hear the mitzvos. If you believe in yourself, you'll hear the word of God. If you believe in yourself, you'll live to fight another day. If you believe in yourself, you'll hear the word of God. You'll hear the Ribono Shel Olam whispering, Salachti, I've forgiven you. You'll hear HaKadosh Baruch Hu saying, I'm willing to give you another chance. You'll hear HaKadosh Baruch Hu saying, I believe in you. Just continue to believe in yourself. One little word saves us from giving up on ourselves. Ekev, in the aftermath of abysmal failure, just keep on reminding yourself that you'll get through it. You'll get back up. You'll dust yourself off. Believe in yourself, and you will be zocha to hear the word of God. Wishing everyone a wonderful day.